Welcome everyone. Today we have a new comparison guide between Zhu Yuan, Qingyi, and also Jane Doe for the upcoming and also existing characters. Now, similar to our previous video, I'll be going through a lot of details of comparison for those upcoming characters, and especially going to the additional information of what team comps you can make with those new characters, including Qingyi, and also what team comps you can potentially make with Jane Doe. And this should help you guys to decide whether you want those characters on your team and whether you have the essential characters to make them work. So there's a lot of information I want to go through with you guys. I have also found additional notes and also information regards to those characters. And let's jump into the video. So coming over to our Excel comparison. I have been building onto this since our previous video with comparing Ellen, Zhu Yuan, and also Qingyi. So now that we have had the Zhu Yuan banner and it's almost finished, we'll be going into the Qingyi banner. And in case you guys are wondering, usually we have a banner timing over here to show you around the postage of this video what are the timings for those characters to be available. So what we're really comparing is whether you still want to pull for Zhu Yuan, whether you want to go for Qingyi, or whether you want to go for Jane Doe. Well, those three characters right away, they have different roles. Zhu Yuan is going to be a very powerful burst damage attacker, while Qingyi is going to be a stunner, and Jane Doe is going to be an anomaly physical damage character. She can also be pretty much a physical support that is an S rank. Now, because we did go through Zhu Yuan a little more in details, I'll refer you back to the previous video, which will talk about her potentials and why I think she's a great pickup. After having Ellen for your first team, you can go with Zhu Yuan for your second team. So in this video, we won't go through Zhu Yuan too much, but I definitely believe she is a very powerful attacker compared to the other two characters. And she is on my second team, which actually enabled me to get almost all the rewards from this latest Qingyi defense. Notice I'm just missing one of the particular rank for the all S rank. So our bigger focus here is to look at Qingyi and also compare with Jane Doe. Qingyi does have a higher HP base compared to the other characters, and she does have a decent sized impact. Most of the S rank characters will have an impact around 135 to 137, so she's definitely up there. In terms of Jane Doe, we don't have the latest information, but I have found some information in regards to her, skills and also what you can build with her, and I have those available in the links below for you guys to have a look. So let's come over to the practical use of Zhu Yuan, Qingyi, and also Jane Doe. As you saw earlier, I can able to clear a lot of the Qingyi defense and also get additional polychromes just having Zhu Yuan on my second team. The reason I would like to have Qingyi is to have a better stunner, and this will be the essential reason to have her on most of the teams. Because she is going to be an electric stunner, which will enable your team to have more dash and also more chain attack and also disable the boss for bonus damage, she is actually going to be a very powerful replacement for my MB. And personally, after having Zhu Yuan, Qingyi becomes somewhat of a much more premium having the S rank character on the team. Now, if you do not have Zhu Yuan, Qingyi might not be as essential at this moment. So this is the first take. And this is when we want to come over to my team builders over here for the list of available characters you can build with those characters. So the team I was talking about is going to be having Zhu Yuan with Nicole and also Qingyi. And this will be the team that will be ideal for my second team setup. Now at this time, it is important that we mention about Qingyi's special faction abilities. So having another character that is an attacker on the team will enable Qingyi to have bonus days and also bonus attack from having higher impact. So this allows her to become both a stunner and also a secondary damage dealer, and she can deal some pretty sizable electric damage. Now in terms of the practical use, I have ranked Qingyi a little highly. This can be a little bit biased because I am planning to have her in my second team with my Zhu Yuan. In comparison with Jane Doe, I do not see her as beneficial compared to Qingyi for a number of reasons. Because she is limited to physical damage and also anomaly damage, it is likely that she can fit in a variety of teams, but less frequently and also less versatile compared to Qingyi. And having to build her into a team means that you'll be focusing on a form of physical damage or maybe disorder damage, which will be coming from additional anomaly damage. And yes guys, very soon we come over to the team comparison and have a look at Jane Doe. Now the second thing I want to compare for those characters is actually the power creep concern. For me, Zhu Yuan is going to be a very stable athletic damage attacker, and she will last for at least 3 to 6 months. And this will be the similar case or even longer for Qingyi, because I just need 2 stunners on the team. And if I show you guys, right now I have 1 S-rank stunner as Lycan, and I just need 1 more stunner. I do not have Code Leader. Now if I do have both Lycan and also Code Leader, then having Qingyi might not be as necessary. I'm wanting 2 S-rank stunning characters, and this will allow me to have my second team setup. So this is why I do believe she is going to be less likely to be replaced, because the stunning units are more versatile and more flexible. Now in comparison, I do believe Jane Doe will have a slightly higher power creep concern, because she is taking the role of a stunning character, or maybe taking the role of a supporting character on the team. Because we can only have 3 characters on the team, most of the traditional team setup is focused on support, stun, and also attacker. Having Jane Doe means you'll be missing one of those particular roles. Now that said, if you do have a particular S-rank attacker or maybe S-rank character that can go with Jane Doe, this can still work wonderfully. And my example over here is going to be Necromancer. So coming over to the team comp synergies and what are the characters you can run with those characters. So for Qingyi, because she's a stunner, I can go with Qingyi with any of the fire teams, physical teams, other team of course, and even have Qingyi on the ice teams. Together with Reina, she can be a very powerful stunner for any of the team compositions I want to run Qingyi on. Now if you haven't seen our previous video, we do have a guide on the amount of team build and also what are the materials you need for Qingyi. And during this time I do want to mention, one of the highlights I have for Qingyi is that because she is because she is a stunning unit, she doesn't have to rush for level 60 and also the highest skill levels, because she's not here to deal the highest attack. So some of our viewers in the comments and also on Reddit have mentioned that you don't have to go as crazy as max level Qingyi, which costs 3.7 million Dennies. So having Qingyi as a new character, she is less costly compared to the other characters because you don't have to rush level her. And if you haven't seen this video, I'll have the notes and also Excel ready for you guys to have a look. Now in comparison, Zhu Yuan, Ellen, and also Jane Doe over here, they all require you to have higher levels of those characters to benefit the most from the additional damage and also the higher stats. So now coming back to the team composition, you can see that Qingyi just needs 1 attacking character and this enables the entire team comp. And this is very good to have a stunner, attacker, and then you can find the last character as a supporter or an anomaly character. In terms of Jane Doe actually wants to have character that is also physical, or maybe character that can provide you with more synergies coming from her faction. So some of my theory crafted teams is Necromancer plus Piper, Necromancer plus MB as a stunning character with MB. If you don't have Necromancer, you can go with Billy or maybe Cohen, which are a weaker alternative. So Necromancer is going to be a much deciding factor to go with Jane Doe over here. And after this, we can go with Reina and also MB to go with Jen, of course. And then we can try a number of teams to go with Jen together with Seth or maybe with Qingyi. So this will have another stunner or maybe another defender to allow us to have high anomaly damage or disorder damage or maybe more penetration and also more electric damage. Now you can see the availability of the characters and also the builds are a little limited compared to Qingyi. And you can see a clear favor between going for Qingyi and also going for Jane Doe. I am favoring towards Qingyi, and at the end of the video I'll tell you guys my plans to go for Qingyi and also skip for Jane Doe. So over here we do have a small summary. In terms of my personal preference, if you do have Zhu Yuan, going for Qingyi will be a big positive. Now it is okay guys if you have Zhu Yuan and also you don't get Qingyi. So this will be the case for me. I do not have enough free-to-play currency saved up enough to pull for both of those characters or even have a hard PT. I'll have enough for soft PT around 76, and if I don't get Qingyi, that is okay as well. Because just with the MB team, I was able to clear almost all the content in the senior defense, just missing out one S rank. So it will be a premium to go for Qingyi if you have Zhu Yuan. if you don't have Zhu Yuan, Qingyi can be a little weaker alternative because you ideally want to focus on characters that deals the highest damage like Ellen and also Zhu Yuan. Now, one of the reasons you might want to consider Qingyi is because she is going to be a more universal and also more meta support. She can support future characters that is also on a fraction with Zhu Yuan and also with Jane Doe, which allows you to have a lot more synergies and also team composition in combination with future characters. And finally, of course, having a stunning character means that you don't have to invest as much. So I show you guys in game what I mean by that. So notice how I have level 60 on Ellen and also on Zhu Yuan. My Lycan and also MB are only level 50 because I don't have to invest as much resource on the stunning and also on the supporting characters. And this is an early game positive with Qingyi because you have limited resource. And of course, the negative of this point is that you do need a stronger attacking character to make the benefit out of Qingyi. Now, in terms of Jane Doe, I would recommend not rolling for her right away at the release of the second half of patch 1.1, which is in about 27 or 28 days. Now, why is that? It's because at this time, you can wait a week or two for the 1.2 live stream to see what characters are coming. And if there's an amazing character that's coming that works well with Jane Doe, and you have resource for both of them, maybe that's the time to roll for those. Or maybe there's a character that's coming and you really want that character. Maybe it's Marabi, I cannot pronounce it. Maybe it's one of those new characters that you're willing to skip Jane Doe. So waiting for the live stream is going to be essential on the second patch. Now, one of the positives of rolling for Jane Doe is that Seth, the new A-rank character that will be coming into the game, if you want your husband though, or if you don't want to miss any characters, he will be in the banner with Jane Doe. So rolling for her means that you have a higher chance of getting him. Now the downside is this can be a bait, because if you accidentally waste your guarantee or if you accidentally get Jane Doe, that might not be good if you try to save your guarantee for the new characters. So Thess will be available. I do believe he might come into the standard banner in the future, but during this time, there's a higher chance of getting him in Jane Doe's banner. And this, of course, is designed marketing strategy to make you want to roll for Jane Doe and also spend money for her. So I recommend, guys, if you do have someone like Necromancer, or if you want to try a different alternative team, and you do not have a current existing team with both Ellen and also Zhu Yuan, going for Jane Doe may be possible. Now, hopefully you guys found this particular video helpful, and let me know in the comments, guys, what are your thoughts for those characters, and do you agree with me on the perspective for Zhu Yuan, Qingyi, and also for Jane Doe? Now, I'll have those characters and also informations and everything that I mentioned available in the links below for you guys to have a look and also to have further reading. Because I try to keep the video concise, there's a lot more information that is compared on this particular Excel, including what are the disk drives, what are the weapons, and how physically appealing those characters are, whether they're very cute or sexy on this particular Excel. And should you want to make your own Excel on top of this one, make sure you come over to the files, select make a copy to make Excel for yourself to make more comparisons for those characters. Now, similar to all of the videos, if you want to follow the notes, those will be available in the links below. And if you find my videos helpful and you want to see more future videos for ZZZ and also other games to come, make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep the notification on for the latest content.